Hey guys, so this week I am doing a quote-unquote week in the life or a recap of a week in the life at my job as a special education paraprofessional. So the week that I'm filming this, today is Monday, October 31st, 2022. So as you can tell, I am dressed for Halloween. We had a Halloween party where we kind of just, or parade, where we went through the town and past like the nursing home so that the residents there could see all the kids in their costumes and everything like that. And it's always been something really popular in the town that I live in. If you don't know, I also grew up here, so it's always been a big to-do. All the kids have always been super excited. If you can't tell what I am one of the ghosts from Pac-Man. All of the teachers and the rest of the elementary staff got themed t-shirts, and we all took a picture together this morning. It was super fun. We also had a Halloween party with our ECSE students, so we had like sensory activities for them to participate in. Like we had a bin full of water and plastic eyeballs and plastic bats and spiders. We had a station set up with like the fake spider webs and little spider rings, and they had to pull off the plastic spider rings and the bats and see how much they could do. We had cupcakes, we had snacks, we had goodies. We did end up taking them out for recess just because recess is good while you're able to get it. Especially with our kids, it lets them get out a lot of energy, and it makes it easier on us sometimes for them to have that energy worn off a little bit. The Halloween parade started at like 1:45 this afternoon, and parents could actually pick up their kids from the playground once we were done with the parade. But two of our three older students that were participating in the Halloween parade didn't get picked up, so we ended up having to stay for the full day. For those students that didn't get picked up, we just brought them back to their classroom, and the teacher turned on a movie for them to watch. The two kids were both in the same grade. They were my one-to-one and the other one-to-one that I have, which are both kindergartners, and we were watching Super Y, and they had some fruit snacks as a snack. And one thing I have to say is that one of the other special ed teachers actually brought in bins and bins full of costumes for kids whose parents didn't send them to school in a costume so that they could still participate in the Halloween parade without feeling left out or without feeling some sort of way because they didn't have a costume and the rest of the kids they didn't have a costume and the rest of the kids did. So it was definitely very nice of her to provide all of these costumes in the different sizes. Like one of our students didn't get sent to school with a costume today, and she was able to participate because of the fact that this other teacher brought in these costumes of different sizes. And I know she gave some to like kindergarten, some to first grade, things like that. So yeah, but anyways, that is going to be my recap for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow for November 1st, and hopefully it's not a horribly crazy day just because today's Halloween. I am not holding out hope that tomorrow will not be a crazy day, because I just have a feeling it's going to be kind of awful after kids go trick-or-treating and eating all the candy and all of the like hyperness and excitedness about today. So I'll check in with you guys tomorrow for the recap of Tuesday. So it is now Tuesday. Today was kind of awful because my one student decided to run from me multiple times today, and I think a lot of our students were just very, very tired from all of the excitement of Halloween and like staying up later, their schedules being thrown off because of Halloween. So that definitely didn't help, but I did get a compliment from the lead teacher today. She told me that she has a lot of confidence in me having two one-to-ones. I mean, they are in the same class, but it can get difficult sometimes, and I do plan to make like a separate video giving you guys more information about kind of juggling two one-to-one students and how difficult that can be sometimes. But for the most part, today was okay. The weather was super nice for November, as I'm filming this, it is November 1st. So, yeah, it was like 65 degrees outside today. We went out for recess 3 times, and now it's just like trying to get my students on a schedule because I really want them to get more time in their classrooms and not having to be in our classroom, if that makes sense. So, yeah, it's just kind of a process that I'm working through and trying to get situated. But anyways, I am going to work on some homework, and I'm talking to my mother about Thanksgiving plans and things like that. I do have a haircut tomorrow after school, so there's that to look forward to. Because my hair is actually a lot longer than it looks. Like when I don't hairspray it down like it is right now, it falls into my face, and I don't like that when I'm working. So yeah, anyways, sorry for that, going off topic, but today was okay. It wasn't as bad as I anticipated it to be, but it was still, it had its moments. So I will be back tomorrow for a recap of Wednesday. Hey guys, so it is Wednesday. As you can tell, I have gotten my hair cut. It feels great, fantastic, refreshing. Someone that I went to school with actually started volunteering in the cafeteria around my lunch duty, and it was nice kind of seeing a familiar face. And apparently him and some other veterans from the American Legion are going to be volunteering at the school a few days a week, either at lunch duty or whenever else they are able to come in, and if they're needed in classrooms, etc., etc. We had an incident with our preschooler today. He decided to pee on the playground, punch other students in the chest, and yeah, it was not good. So I don't know what we're gonna do with him. Like, the lead teacher basically said that he's gonna have to be with our ECSE class now instead of going to preschool, because we can't have him doing that, especially when it involves physically harming other students. So that's definitely going to change like our whole dynamic in the classroom and our schedule with things, because I have been working on getting like my one-to-ones, the 2 kindergartners, into kindergarten more, and I feel like taking them away from that schedule is going to mix things up for them, because they like to have the regimented schedules. They love that. So I think we're gonna definitely have to figure something out as far as that goes, because I feel like my kindergartners need to be on that schedule in order for them to be successful and to spend more time with the other kids their age and the class that they're actually supposed to be in. So it's a little bit frustrating. I've been talking to my mother about like Thanksgiving plans and things like that, because like the day that I'm filming this is November 2nd, but it's literally only a few weeks away. And I feel like the month of November, as far as work goes, is going to fly by, because there are so many like half days, professional development days, and like days that we have off of school because of Thanksgiving, because we have 3 days off for Thanksgiving break. So like the week of Thanksgiving, we only work Monday, Tuesday. So our students only come to school Monday and Tuesday, and then we're off until the next Monday. So there's that. But like next week we have a half day for parent-teacher conferences, and I'm looking over there because it's written on the wall. So next week we have a half day for parent-teacher conferences, and then the week after that we have 2 days of professional development, well, one, there's students there, but I won't be in my class. And then the second professional development day, there's no school for students. So it's only staff. And then the week after that is Thanksgiving. So like I said, I feel like November is going to fly by as far as work goes. But yeah, anyways, I just wanted to recap. It has been a long and stressful day. And I'm really hoping that we're able to figure something out for my preschooler, because that is really, it's frustrating and it makes me sad. So yeah, anyways, I'm itchy because of the haircut, but yeah. Oh, and the elementary principal gave us all little goodie bags with stuff in them today to try to boost our morale. Mine had Sprite, and there's still some in there. I don't know how well you can tell that. And she also gave me Cheez-Its and Starburst jelly beans. On the very first day of school, they had us fill out like this questionnaire about things that we like. And so, like, all of those things that she gave me are things that I listed on that questionnaire. So there's that. But anyways, I just thought I would share that with you. At least our principal cares enough to try to boost our morale and try to keep us happy. But a lot of the teachers were like, why do this at all? So I don't know. I was happy with it, whatever. Because a lot of jobs that I've worked at, you don't get recognized at all. Nobody cares. So anyways, that is going to be it for today's recap. I will be back tomorrow with a recap of how Thursday goes. Hey guys, so today is Thursday. Today was awful. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't know if you can tell how exhausted I am. Our lead teacher called in sick today because her two youngest children are sick. Her baby, who's like not technically a newborn, but still a baby, had a fever of 104 degrees, and her youngest daughter had strep throat. So she was really sick. And so the lead teacher called off because of that. We had 12 staff members out today, and our principal told the other para and I this morning that we have 13 staff members scheduled to be absent already for tomorrow. So it was basically myself and the other para for most of the day. We did have a sub for part of the morning, but then she got pulled to a different class once our little ones left. Little ones being ECSE, and thankfully tomorrow we don't have the little ones because they don't come to school on Fridays. They only go Monday through Thursday. But like, our first grader was spitting on us being myself and the other para. He was spitting on us, kicking us. I got bit by one of our ECSE students today. I got hit. I got slapped. One of my one-to-ones was, slapping me, punching me, screaming at me, and it was just a very long and stressful day again. I don't know what is going on with our kids. I don't know. I don't think it's a full moon until sometime next week, I want to say, or maybe even a couple weeks from now, looking at the calendar. But I don't know what's going on, but we definitely have a lot of behaviors going on in our class, and somehow we need to figure out how to fix this because it doesn't make any sense. I'm just having a very bad day, and I don't know how to fix it. Like I said, I'm hoping that we are able to figure out a way to fix this, but I don't know. And our lead teacher might also be absent tomorrow, depending on how her two youngest children are feeling tomorrow. It just kind of depends. I'm hoping that tomorrow is a better day because we should only have 3 students tomorrow, the 2 kindergartners and the first grader. None of our resource kids got seen today because of the behaviors in our classroom. So I kind of feel bad about that, but at the same time, like, when our lead teacher is out, sometimes we just go into survival mode. And if you guys are wondering what that consists of, I do plan on making a separate video talking about like what a survival day or going into survival mode means when you work in special education, just so that you guys kind of understand where I'm coming from when I say that. So anyways, that is my recap for Thursday. I will be back tomorrow, hopefully with better news for how Friday went. Hey guys, it is Friday. I am so freaking glad it's Friday. Let me just say that. Work has been insane this week. I don't know if it was just because of Halloween or what it was, but I'm so glad to be done with this week. Today was another rough day for 2 of our one-to-ones. And then there were a couple of other issues, but yeah, it was just a little frustrating. And I'm glad to be done with this week. Like I said, I'm so happy today's Friday. And in kindergarten, I couldn't really get my 2 kindergartners to go into class very much today because they had a sub. Our kids don't always respond very well to substitute teachers. They're used to seeing the same teacher day in and day out. And when that's different, it kind of throws them all off. Plus, like, the classroom schedule when they have a sub isn't always the same, obviously. So that throws them off too. And I think I've mentioned multiple times now that my one specific one-to-one definitely likes to have that regimented schedule. So, anyways, there was a pep assembly today. None of our kids went because of sensory issues. We figured the noise would be too much for them. And we did have another issue with the same student from yesterday, but it wasn't until like just before dismissal time. So thankfully most of the day was okay for him. He spent quite a bit of time in his regular classroom. Other than, you know, he slapped me, he spit on me today, and one of my one-to-ones was slapping me today. She wasn't spitting on me, but she was slapping me and hitting me, because I wouldn't just let her do everything that she wanted to do at that moment in time that she wanted to do it. So it's just part of the name of the game, I guess. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this week in my life. If you guys like these types of videos, I can definitely do them more often. Just let me know. So yeah, if you have any comments, questions, concerns, suggestions, please feel free to let me know. If you're curious, this is actually a Paraprofessional shirt. I thought it was cute. I found it on Amazon. And yes, I am in the bathroom filming this because the lighting is the best in here. It's really like gloomy and dark outside right now. So I figured the lighting in here is better. So anyways, I will talk to you guys next time.